Aloha, this is Jeff from Toshiba Business Solutions in Hawaii, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to set up Drivve Image to scan to Dropbox using your Toshiba MFD copier. Okay, so I am remoted into my Windows laptop using TeamViewer, so it might be a little bit laggy, so forgive me for that. I've got Drivve Image 9.0.375 open, but if you have an older version of Drivve, like 8.0, the process will be exactly the same. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by creating a profile. We're going to do that by hitting this green plus sign here, and we'll call this Dropbox. Okay. All right, and we're setting this up for Dropbox, but really the process would be the same if you're scanning to any kind of cloud-based storage system where you have a local client installed on your computer. And there's ways to actually integrate Drivve Image directly into the cloud storage solution through the interface itself, but we're going to use today I'm walking you through a simpler version, whereas if you have the Dropbox client already syncing on your computer, you can navigate through those folders through Drivve Image. So we created the profile here. We're going to start with input. We always start with input, right? Right. All right, so we're going to start with our file name, and this is going to be, let me take a pause here. So that loud typing you hear is a mechanical keyboard. So I apologize in advance if it's drowning out the microphone, which should be okay. Maybe there's some cleanup we can do in post. But we're creating an input field, which is the file name, and this is going to begin this is going to be the beginning portion of the file. So if you leave this blank, we're going to have a date there. If you type in a file name, it's going to be whatever you type in here and that date. Okay, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different input field types that we can use. We can do like a SQL query, bring that up into an input field, and a bunch of other options. All right. Next, we're going to create our select folder, and this is where we're going to point it to our Dropbox. So, whoops, I almost said select Dropbox. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here, so my brain is working as best as it could. 9 o'clock on a Sunday. So select folder. Okay, and we're going to select folder selection and hit OK. And we're going to point the path to our Dropbox client. So we're going to browse out, scroll up. Here is my Dropbox. Well, actually, my wife's Dropbox. We're using her Dropbox, but don't let her know that. Okay, and here is our root folder. So we are going to be able to see all these subfolders when we scan. Okay, so we're going to hit OK. We're going to select Show as an Advanced Field and search subfolders, and that'll allow us to search through the subfolders that we have. We have a lot of law firms that have hundreds and hundreds of folders in Drivve, and they're able to quickly search through those folders by using search subfolder selection. All right, we're going to go to processing, and processing is what we're doing with our document or what we're converting the document into. So we're going to select conversion profiles, okay, and these are the file types that we're going to scan to. Yep, see, look, there's a little bit of lag there. Let's hit cancel and do that again. There we go. All right. So we're going to add our file types. So PDF, that's a good one. Searchable PDF, that's a must. Word, that's nice. And Excel, that's important. You know what, we'll just add JPEG for kicks, okay? So it's going to actually scan and OCR, optical character recognize our document and convert it to these file types. Well, PDF is really just going to be like a flat file. These others will be OCR'd. Okay, we're going to hit OK. We're going to ignore all this other stuff, so don't look at it right now. Well, if you do have questions, then I will add my email in the comments. You guys can reach out to me, and if you want to explore this kind of stuff further, maybe I will do a walkthrough in the future on some of these cool and interesting options that Drive can do. All right, that's processing. Output, where are we sending our document and how are we formatting the name of our document? So select folder, which is the variable that we defined at input, right? It's going to start going into here, right? That's just our root folder. And what do we want to name our file? Well, I'm glad you asked. So that's going to be our input field. Variable is file name. So whatever we type in on the copier panel under file name will get placed here. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we want to put a date there. There's our date. We're going to format that. Month, day, year. Just like on our example here. All right. There's a lot of other stuff that we can add. We're not going to do that. Again, maybe in a future video we will. So I'm going to hit OK and save. And that's it. All right, now let's try this out. So I don't have a copier, so I'm at home right now. I don't have a copier in my home, so I can't record what it looks like on the panel itself. So I'm going to run the Drive simulator. And the simulator will simulate what you see on the panel through a web browser. Click that again. Okay, there we go. So this is what you would see on your copier, right? You walk into your copier, hit the Drive icon, Drive comes up. I'm going to hit Dropbox, file name. So we could leave this blank, or we could fill it out. Again, if we leave it blank, it's just going to have today's date. Select folder. Look at that. There's our folders there. So I'm going to send this to Forest. Okay, select OK. If we had folders within here, we would then be able to see those folders in there, that subfolder navigation. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to convert this to a, let's leave it as a PDF, all right? In advance, we have our advanced features, color, two-sided scanning from the Platin glass as well. So I know what you're thinking right now. How are we going to scan our document if we don't have a copier? Well, I'm glad you asked. We are going to browse to our document, and here I have one selected, which was an event that we had in September called the Taste of Toshiba. I'm going to hit upload it and finish, and it's going to take that document, run it through the Drive processor, and output it into the folder. All right, so first let's check if it's working. I'm just going to browse to our Dropbox, Drive, Forest. It's not quite there yet. Let's hit refresh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's our document. So you can see, okay, here's our document. Looks really nice and pretty. All right, and then you can see that it has the file name here, right? And followed by, excuse me, how rude. Sorry about that. No, I don't need to take a tour. All right, we'll just leave that there. It's neither here nor there. So we have our file name here, and then we have today's date, which is Easter. All right. Then if we go back here and into our Dropbox and Forest, we see that it already uploaded the file in real time to the cloud. Okay. So if you have a skeleton office like most of us are right now, where we have some employees in the office, some employees in the field, you can have the employees in the office scan the documents, browse into folders, send the document in there, and then your employee in the field can access the documents through Dropbox on their phone or on their computer, however they can access. I mean, you just really need to get to a web browser, really, and you can access those documents. So I hope you really enjoyed that. It's a really quick demo. I would imagine we're going to be doing a lot of these. I put this one together because we've been doing this, or I've been setting up Drive non-stop in the last couple of weeks to connect to Dropbox. So I wanted to create a video where I could just email out, not because I'm lazy, but because I'm very busy. And yeah, end users could then set it up themselves very, very, very simply through Dropbox. All right. Other than that, aloha and stay safe.